Do you know why most men fail with women? Because they interview women instead of leading them. Question, answer, dry, dead, predictable. No tension, no danger, no spark. And then you wonder why she says, "You're nice, but I don't feel anything." Because attraction is emotional movement, not a customer service conversation. A woman wants to feel something, not just exchange information. See, most men are terrified of sexuality, while women are navigating sexuality every single day. You think she doesn't think about sex? You think she doesn't fantasize? You think she doesn't test men? Brother, you are entering a game emotionally unprepared. A lot of women speak in coded language, in direct language, suggestive language. But weak men miss it because they're too busy trying not to offend, trying not to lose her, trying to say the perfect thing. And perfection kills polarity. That's why the man who can create tension without looking nervous, without apologizing, without over-explaining, usually wins. Now understand this clearly. I'm not telling you to be disrespectful. I'm not telling you to be creepy. I'm telling you to stop being afraid of masculine intent. Because women can smell hesitation, the same way sharks smell blood. Hesitation communicates, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared of women. I need validation before I escalate. That energy repels attraction. Here's the truth most men don't understand. Women rarely follow sexual momentum first. They respond to it. They want you to lead the vibe. Not force it, not pressure it, lead it. There's a difference. Men fail, as they think escalation means instantly saying something explicit. No. Attraction is a staircase, not a teleportation. You build, you tease, you pull back, you re-engage. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's the rhythm. That's the tension. That's the game. For example, imagine she shows you a picture of her and her friends. Most men would just say, okay, cool, conversation dead. But a man with social awareness might say something playful. So which one of you is the bad influence? Whatever she says? Oh, really? Who's more likely to get pregnant first? Light, playful, suggestive energy underneath. Then you move off of it. That's important. Because needy men camp on sexuality. Confident men visit it, see it's there, leave it, and then navigate back to it. You know why tension matters? Because biologically, emotional uncertainty creates a dopamine spike. This is why roller coasters are exciting, why risky moments feel memorable, why women remember the emotionally daring man more than the safe man. Safe can become invisible. Now later in the interaction, you escalate again. Maybe you ask, so do you have a sneaky link? Then whatever she says, I'm loyal, what about you? And then you say, yeah, we would be compatible. Let's spice up each other's lives. Now the interaction has personality, emotion, playfulness. Then later, what's the craziest thing you've done while you're out here? Let her answer, and then pause and hold eye contact. So what's the freakiest thing that you're gonna do to me? Women respond differently to men who are comfortable with tension. You know what kills attraction instantly? Fear. Fear of silence, fear of escalation, fear of rejection. A king understands something weak men never learn. Rejection is cheaper than regret. Some of you are so scared of making a move, you spend hours building comfort, only for another man to create chemistry in 10 minutes. Why? Because he wasn't hiding his intent. Now let's go deeper. A lot of men overdo escalation because they're impatient. They hear advice online and suddenly start outrageous things back to back. That's socially uncalibrated. You don't machine gun fire flirtation. You weave it in. That machine gun shit just works with whores. Like the most ran through their Z's, the body count higher than a battlefield in Ukraine bitches. That's it. So that's why 2 steps forward, 1 step back matters. You flirt, then you talk normally. You create tension, then you relax in the tension. You challenge, then you comfort. That emotional rhythm is seductive, and here's another truth. Women often want permission to express the side of themselves they suppress socially. The adventurous side, the spontaneous side, the sensual side. But they need to feel safe enough emotionally to reveal it. That doesn't happen with a man who acts scared of his own sexuality. A nervous man creates nervous energy. A grounded man creates grounded attraction. And understand this, King. Confidence is not loudness. Confidence is emotional steadiness. It's being able to flirt without panicking, escalate without overreaching, handle tension without folding. That's rare today. Most men either become overly sexual or completely neutered. But the man who masters calibrated tension, he becomes unforgettable. Not because he said magic words, because he made her feel something. And women remember feelings longer than facts. That's why your mission is not to impress women. It's to become impressive, to become socially dangerous, sharp tongue, calm energy, playful pressure, masculine intent. That combination changes everything. Because when a woman feels emotional tension, sexual polarity, and emotional safety at the same time, that's when attraction becomes hard to resist. And most men will never learn this because they're too busy trying to avoid discomfort. But a king understands. Growth lives where hesitation dies. Do not be deceived.